Hi, I'm Jacob Adams. I'm a fitness and leadership coach. I help people just like you get to the next level, whether it's in the gym by gaining more muscle, strength, dropping body fat, getting that personal record, dialing in on a nutrition and supplement program to maximize energy, performance, mental clarity. Here on YouTube, a lot of my videos are based on developing a championship mindset, a winning mindset that is focused on targets and the breakthroughs and psychology philosophy that is needed to get to this next level. Have you ever been through significant trials and wondered, what the fuck? The last 2019, I think, started out really well for me. I know that that's currently where I'm at, and I've talked about, and I say this respectfully, like, if you've been keeping track of what I've been going through, like, I think the hardest one this year was my father passed away, family issues came up, Advocare went through some stuff, personal issues, just like, it's been crazy. Like, 2019 has been crazy. And I want to take a moment to like so say you're going through some stuff, right? Let's just say you're going through stuff. Like, wow, right? And I think that when we go through these like shifts, right? We have the temptation to sort of revert back to old patterns. Trials make us revert back to old patterns. I think that that's one of the things that we can count on within ourselves, right? It doesn't mean that we always will. Again, part of the reason I'm making this video is that I'm looking to shed some light on what do we do when we go through like heavy trials? Patterns. I think that when I started to, like, ever since I was a kid or a teenager, I always could see like a pattern in behavior within myself. Like, just to say, like, I was able to see my own pattern, right? And I think that when we were kids, we were asked to say, like, let's say it was square, square, triangle, square, square, triangle. It's like, what's the pattern there, right? What's the pattern there? It's square, square, triangle, square, square, triangle, right? And, or say circle, circle, pyramid. Circle, circle, pyramid. What's the pattern? Okay, circle, circle, pyramid. You get the idea. So, like, if you look at your life, like, you are a composition of habits and patterns, right? And typically, if you are being challenged, it's because you are needing to improve your overall habits, your mindsets, your patterns. Like, getting to the next level is a process of harnessing energy, right? And then choosing a target and then dialing in and repeating patterns and processes until that next level is achieved. Like, it's really that simple in explanation, right? But this consistent, prolonged effort can take 30, 60, 90 days, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 7 years. Like, with Advocare, for example, like, it was my goal to be a Ruby leader, and that's something that, like, I wear this ring here, it was a goal to be a Ruby leader with Advocare. And, on May 16th or something like that, I was told that that was no longer an option. Like, that's not going to ever happen, right? Like, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to be a Ruby leader. And so you have to understand, like, for 7 years, it was a goal to accumulate leadership pins. Really, what I learned in that process, and like, this is the hard truth, like, it doesn't necessarily matter. The pin is irrelevant in a way. Like, the pin is somewhat irrelevant. It is and it isn't, because what remains is who you become in the process to get the pin. Who have you become? Like, I started making YouTube videos in the process to, like, so I hit, let's just say, silver, right, with Advocare, right? And I remember in 2016, I said, so like, what am I going to do? What if Advocare doesn't grow to the way I want it? So there was like already a leadership stirring within me, right? And that leadership led me to develop evolution training here on YouTube. Now, I'll bring this back to challenges, but even at that time, the challenge was, what do I do? Like, and I remember praying to God and asking for guidance and saying, like, what do I do, God? And at the time, like, I saw my sister and my mom really loving the Advocare products. And I was like, okay, and to me, the message that I got at that time from God was like, look, you said you wanted to build this company. Here's your sister, here's your mom. They love the products. They're willing to work with you, and so are your friends and family and other people. And so why don't you just lead now? And so I began that process of leading. 2016 came, 2017 was fruitful. It was a very fruitful year. 2018 came, a fruitful, challenging year. And then 2019 came. And it just like, things came down hard. The passing of my dad. Advocare announces this, no longer to be Ruby. Like, personal and family issues came up. And so it was like, in the Bible, there's the book of Job. Like, Job is like on the sidelines being like, what's up, God? Like, this is some heavy shit. And this every Sunday, like, I wake up, right, and I play Joel Osteen on YouTube, and his service is like barely been up for an hour or two, or maybe it's going live when I put it on, and his consistent message is, thank God for the favor, thank God for your favor, thank God that you're being blessed and the favor, and it's a setup, it's not a setback, right? And so one of the biggest things, like, at the end of the day, that is gonna like make the difference for the way you see things is literally allowing yourself to see what others cannot see. Like, that's leadership, right? The ability to see what others cannot. Yesterday, I was writing here at home, here on my desk, and the thing that came up was, like, it is through all of the reading that I've done through all my life, right? Like, all of the personal development books, all of the insights in psychology and things like this, that have allowed me to, like, really operate at a level of finite micro movements, finite micro understandings, like really get down to like red zones, danger zones, and pull through. Now, that is with the grace of God, and through meditation, and through writing, reading, application, trust, faith, process. Like, there's so many things that go into it. Now, I hope I haven't lost you. I'm getting a little bit out of my typical structure. But the question I posed at the beginning of this video was, have you ever gone through significant trials? And like, those of you that have been watching some of these videos over the course of the last, since March 1st. Okay, like, that's when the shit hit the fan, like February 29th or February 28th, March 1st area. Everything that's happened from March 1st till this point here, it's March, April, May, June, like 4 months of like significant trials. Like, wow, just bam, 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 all right? And so, like, I'm smiling a little bit. Like, I swear, I promise, like, the challenges become so intense that it's like, it's funny. Like, it's almost like kind of funny. Like, what the fuck? So in any case, that's what I found, is that you really have to, like, enter like the inner depth perspective. And like, meditation is great because within, like, there is this deep deep wisdom, like this reservoir of depth to you. Like, it's so available there. But like, the thing is that the world around you you have like two options here. You can sell out to your soul, or you can sell out to the world. Like, what do you want to do? Like, sell out to your soul or sell out to the world? Like, that's the question. I think that's the ultimate question. And when I look at some of the videos that I've made over the course of my life and on YouTube, like that is the theme that started up in like 2016 as like selling out to my soul. Like, as I make this video here, like I'm so comfortable now in front of this camera. I really don't care. Like, I would love if you liked the video and you shared it and it was so popular. Like, that's part of the objective. Yes, like to reach people, to make an impact. That's part of the objective. I'd be lying if I didn't say that, right? But what I mean by being comfortable here is I really don't care too. Like, I really don't care. Like, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it, is what I mean. Does that make sense? I'll calibrate, I'll refine the message, I'll improve the message, I'll improve the system, I'll improve all that. But at the same time, like put it like this. Let's just say if you were to dare to judge this video and be like, well, it's not that good, etc., and blah, 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 right? I don't think that's you. Let's just say it was. Let's pretend. Like, what I'm saying is, then so show me your video, right? Show me your video. Show me your 300 videos. Does that make any sense? That, like, I'm coming from a place of sincerity where, like, I really do my best to sell out to this inner voice, this guidance, this inner compass, this true north. Like, I really do my best. Over the course of these 3 years, like, some of the key things that I found that you, the audience, and people that watch the videos like, is like really like esoteric secrets. I think that's what you like, esoteric secrets. And I don't think I have a lot of those. I think that some of the most, I have a collective understanding of like intelligence and human consciousness and intuition, meditation, like sexual transmutation. I have a lot of understanding of will, application, trusting the process, like things that are not necessarily really fancy. Like, they're actually like, I think the most esoteric of them is meditation and sexual transmutation. Like, that is the most esoteric stuff I talk about. Everything else has a very, very, very like understood scientific Western application, like whether it's modafinil, it's a smart drug, or supplementation. Like, this is the new supplement I'm selling, and it's really good. Like, it's helped my skin. I'm losing fat. I'm building a company around this brand Modere here. That's the new movement, the new project. Yeah. So that's what I've seen. Is that when you go through trials, like, you have a choice there to really dial in and look at like a really in-depth look as to your next best move. And because the thing is, like I don't think I'll die tomorrow. I don't think I'll die in a week. Praise God, please don't let me die in a week. But like, the time will come, and like what I realized when my dad passed away was like, the love he gave us, the message he gave us is still here. It's inconquerable. And so love is unconquerable. Love is unconquerable. And like, it's pretty profound if you believe that. If you believe that, it's pretty profound. And so at the end of the day, like, if you really want to get down to it, like, impact and sharing love and sharing like pure work and sharing like a level of yourself to the world and your work and like your truest form. Like okay, let's break this down. It's like, one of my projects is to share this product and sell it, right, to people. I just text my sister, she needs to get some clients, text some clients this week. Like, those are things I've done for this product, right? You know, it restores youthful skin. Here's my skin, you know, I think it's doing okay. Improves muscle tone. I have pretty decent muscle tone. And inhibits fat storage. And I'm getting leaner, right? People are saying I'm dropping inches, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so like, let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at the objective to sell product. Now, someone, hopefully yourself, you're likely saying, well, that's because you're going to make money off it. And that's true. That's part of the objective. But while that is part of the objective, I'm not selling like cocaine or something. I'm not selling like something to hurt people. Like, it's really to help them improve and to increase energy and abundance in my life. So it's and if they chose to sell this, they could actually join me and make money too. So it's a very like, I like that business model of just like sharing the wealth kind of thing. Sharing health and wealth. So when I do that, when I operate in that manner, like, there's a lot of energy created. There's like a lot of energy created in that. Like, a lot. Because there's nobody losing. In my perspective, there's nobody losing. The client gets a win, I get a win, and they get healthier, and they have an option to join me in the venture. And it's win-win-win. And I really like win-win-win. I really love that. Like, it's a lot of energy. Like, it's a lot of energy. Like, nobody feels guilty. Nobody feels bad. Nobody feels like, I'm ripping someone off, or like, does it make sense? So in the end, when you're going through massive trials, you have to operate from that level of like soul and answer the question, what do I want to create? Like, that's one of the questions that I'm really asking myself, is what do I want to create? Part of what I want to create is obviously this video. I have to ship out products. I have to go train clients. I have to work out. Like, so I want to create a great body. I want to create a great connection with the Lord. I want to create a great relationship, romantic, etc., etc. Like, I want to create like this beautiful life full of love. Like, so when my time comes, I'm not left with regrets. I'm not left with a sense of like, I could have, should have, would have. And to be quite blunt with you, like, like I feel these trials and all this resistance, and I'm like such a good person. Like, I really feel like I'm like this really, really good, loving person. So I feel like all this resistance that I get in life, like whether it's the trials or whatever, it's like job, like being tested to see if he can keep his faith through all of that. And I'm going to keep my faith through it. Listen, I don't know how you deal with stuff. I don't know what you're going through. Okay. All I could tell you is that the last 4 months have been brutal. So brutal. And I think that in the past, people, when they went through these kind of things, like, had an excuse to quit, had an excuse to placate themselves, had an excuse to throw a pity party. I think that now we realize that it's a championship mindset. Getting to the next level, these things can make us instead of break us. And I think that's where we're at as a society. Like, the people that there's a conscious awakening that is the truest objective, that is the highest level of human potential. So when you go into the shit, meditate, look for great coaches, good books, and do everything you can. Family members, people that love you and love hard, and live a life that you're proud of, and fight the good fight. Do that. Or don't. And maybe that's a solution for you. I don't know. I'm telling you what I do. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Look, seriously, like, I think I'll look back to this time of my life. Look at this, look at this, look at this. I just finished this right here. Look, it says, on this journal, it says the hardest period of my life. So I just finished this one. It says the hardest period of my life. Oh, fuck. So that's why I'm laughing. It's like, it's already reached the climax. Like, in any case, this is Jacob Adams. Comment below. Sometimes you just have to laugh at the world, right? Sometimes you just have to laugh at the world. Peace out, dude. See you next time. Comment below, share, yada, yada, yada. Hope this helped you.